Okay. Don't plan on it. Hmm. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Doop, doop. Yeah. Just had to make sure everything is ready. There we go. Ugh.
The daggers are rusty, but we'll use them if we have to.
Alright, so let's do a main mission. Okay, but just so I don't have to come back through here. Through the long way. There we go. Alright, let's do our main mission. Oh, look at that. Side mission.
Get this. I wake up yesterday morning with the worst headache, no shirt, and a note that I'm fighting a duel. Me? Fighting a duel? I don't know how I got into it, but it's all rot unless I can find a second. You can't fight a duel without one. Now, you might be thinking, a popular fellow like Wayland, what trouble could he have finding a second? Well, turns out my friends are all drunken cowards. Look, you seem tough enough. Be my second, and I'll make it worth your while. Thank Lupoku. There is something else I should mention. There is no way in all Amalur I'll win this fight, so I've devised a plan. Before you go to Dalton, that's my opponent, find Gelfine in the Wending and ask for some rows of shadows. She'll know what you mean. Then go to the officers' hall in the burn and on the sly, put some on Dalton's sword point when you inspect it. After you've got the rows of shadows from Gelfine in the Wending, you've got to talk to Dalton in the officers' hall. Tell him I'm ready. He'll show you his dueling sword. Dab a bit of the rows of shadows on it. Then come back to me.
Set a timer for 2 hours 30 minutes. Forgot my timer. Whoops.
Surely you've heard of him. Back from Cluricon, and everyone's talking about his exploits on the battlefield. They used to talk about my exploits with Society Daughters, but...
Excuse me.
I swear I don't remember a thing. Apparently I challenged Dalton Ames, the war hero, over the honor of my sister. I do seem to remember him and his bulky arm sitting smugly in the seafoam, taunting me. All in good time, my friend. All in good time. Proud son of forested traders. My name is gold in every watering hole and board house in Rathir, and, well, I'm not really allowed out of Rathir. The way I see it, I'm doomed to end up in Mel Senshir, and I'd rather cut the nose off my face than live a soldier's life. I want some freedom, and you're going to help me, right? Now, time for my part in this business.
You're not from the Scholia Arcana, are you? If they don't want my company, I certainly don't want theirs. If you're not one of them, well, you're welcome to join me. I'm enjoying the ale and cheer and no bloody spells or mysteries. What is this? Ah, it was only a matter of time before the army found me out. Just my luck. This calls for another drink. I'll have to pack my things. Ah, Alison, how do I tell my sister? Where will she live? How will she live? Army wages can pay for Alison now, but I'm leaving her. I'll send money. I hope she doesn't end up in the Wending. One thing I've learned. The ladies here are like the spire. Breathtakingly beautiful and completely unassailable. Especially to a failure like me. Let them sleep in their lofty towers. I'm headed for a real life, not sitting in front of books all day and being condescended to. Rove, another ale. Make that 2.
Bum ba da dum bum bum.
Watch me.
I go all the way back here for the main mission.
dustling. How nice.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape, Nerelim's looking for a savior, and Tatarian is looking for a champion, and somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army. A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option, not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. General Telera was in charge of our forces to the east in Cluracan, but a decade ago, Witch Knight Malwyn and his Tuatha army drove her forces back. Since then, she's been looking for some way to take back the land she lost and regain her honor. You might be just the help she needs. Be on your way.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Felmerus Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around, and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes. All gnome scholars have a Templar who sponsors their research, and apparently Hughes' sponsor, Templar Octien, is desperate to find him. Go southwest to the Hollowlands and Detir. Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might reach Hughes. You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands and Detir. You'll want to talk to him.
Alrighty. Okay.
Hello there.
Where is this mission leading me?
Hello. Welcome.
Oh, that's right, I've been poisoned. Or I'm diseased, or whatever the disease does to me. To the tier. Oh, it's down here. Okay. More side missions to do.
While the Shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the Carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, a form of growth, a desire wild beasts in harmony.
The Great Detective. That might have been the achievement. I was just one away from that. Side mission.
You there! Please, I need your help! My husband has been taken by the Fae!
The Fae? What?
They took him to a ruin beyond that fork in the road. I tried to stop them, but they won't release him until the curse is removed. I have no idea what they're speaking of. Please, help us!
Gosh. Just got out of the shower.
Thank you so much. The Fae took him through the narrow pass nearby.
Alright.
I hardly know where we are, let alone what this place is. I just want my husband back. I've heard that these wilds are the last place in Detir to find the Fae undisturbed.
Set a timer for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I'm a seamstress, an excellent one. Lot of good it's doing me right now. Please, my husband needs help. I can't bear to think about what the Fae are doing to him in there. We were just trying to pass through to the Red Marches when Amalur became ill. We had stopped so he could catch his breath when the Fae came storming out of their ruin. They took him past the barrier to the south, and I haven't seen him since.
So, you've come to dodge.
I don't know what the heck was wrong with that. Cool. Let's discover this area so I can fast travel. Be gone soon, thank you. This looks like a little townish kind of section. Mining outpost, good enough.
Looks like I'm in luck. Didn't expect to see so heavily armed an adventurer wandering into our camp. Are you interested in a job? I've got a Fae beast situation I need taken care of.
Alright.
Excellent. A pack of wild Fae have holed up at the Canyon Hill site at the top of the ledge. I've already dispatched a scholar to investigate, but he hasn't returned. You'll find him near the road towards the mine. I'll have more information for you there, but it isn't useful for much else. The coward refuses to go near the Fae. Get to the site and figure out why those blasted things have come out of the mine, and then get rid of them. Speak to the scholar when the deed is done. He'll pay you. Our scholar, Answer, ought to be at the Canyon Hill site, getting to the bottom of this damn holdup. He ought to be back already, telling me how he fixed it. If you do see him, give him a kick for me and tell him to get on with it. We've got miners just standing around not mining. Oh, where are my manners? Foreman Vire at your service. This here is Motus Mining's latest outfit, and my care and charge. They were our biggest competition, and they discovered this site, actually. When we caught wind of it, we made sure to get up here with a bag of gold for each of his workers. So they promised to work for us instead, of course. Work like a charm. Poor Edgar Edder never found a way to recover from that. There's no one else to run his mine. He probably couldn't find the money to pay them even if he found new staff. If I sound proud of us, it's 'cause I am.
It was a big victory for Motus. I've seen some strange things. Flickers and flashes from the top of that mountain. No idea what causes it, and I don't want none. We've got our hands full down here as it is. He's a weak-eyed, knock-kneed, biscuit-biting excuse for a scholar. But he's the one I've got, so that's that. A forsaken, wretched wasteland with more beasts than grains of sand. Still, by the domes of Odessa, I'll not see this venture fail. They're cowards, the whole lot of them. They came scurrying back, complaining about the passage to Canyon Hill site, blocked by Fae. Now they won't go near the Eastern Ledge and me without a single Praetorian to deal with them. If it weren't for the beast lurking at our doorstep every day, I'd find this place quaint. As it is, I can barely retain my sanity. Capstan Odvar runs an inn and serves as our chief of security. I've received reports of strange happenings in those caverns. One of the workers claimed he saw horrifically scarred men wandering near Saltwell Mouth. Good eve.
Alright. Oh, another side mission.
In ancient times, the desert had no shade. The sun burned the land to ruin. The rivers disappeared, and the animals hid underground. The people cried to Helios for mercy, but he didn't answer their prayers. As the plants withered in the heat, the hollow lands echoed with the crackle of fire.
I watch them day by day, their foolish, meddling scampering to separate one piece of earth from a slightly different piece of earth. Fae know that the land will endure, will heal any wounds mortals can inflict. But I worry that these wounds may be long to heal. I cannot act, I am bound by our beliefs. But an agent of change could cauterize these wounds by making the century plants bloom. Oh, I cannot make them bloom, not now. When the time is right, one Fae whisper will do. You mortals are not bound as we are. You can grow such things out of season. You wouldn't know with these little mortals here, but these lands are a Fae place. And Fae places need refreshing from time to time. The blooming of the century plants is the fastest road of recovery. The century plants have deep ties to the pulse and marrow of the land. Their breath wakens the desert, causes the rocks to stir and grow. A friend of the sands, you'll do what needs doing. You will need petrichor. Here is a skinful I have gathered. But first, you must ready the plant with fire. Only after fire will they drink the petrichor. There are 3 century plants in this land just now. Make all 3 bloom, and all will be well. Have you met her? Fair and dark as the night itself. She will sleep until my time is past. Then I will lie down and dream while she walks the sands. For each of the 3 upon the sands, scorch it with fire, then slake it with the petrichor I gave you. I shepherd the surface while Orenda sleeps beneath. I await the day when I may lay down to rest as Orenda does, beneath the sands. The mortal's growing influence in this world wearies me. Normally they blossom only every 100 years. The land stirs and wakens, and what was worn away rejuvenates. That is the way of things. In ages past, we danced in circles on the dunes and sang sweet songs to the distant peaks. Now I alone walk here, while Arenda dreams in reverie below. The smell of the earth after rain. I have gathered it over years in that skin.
Oh, my goodness.
The little mortals, you mean? Forever cutting, clearing, digging, will they never stop? Won't they tire of it and go away? Farewell.
Nope, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna go over here.
Greetings, Marshal.
We crash.
Name's Alex. Alex Anatole. Let me know if you've got any equipment that needs repairing. I'll get it back to you as good as new. Take care in the sands. They're unkind to the unwitting.
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Did I just give birth to these? Yeah, I'm not too keen on that yet. I don't like dispelling. At least I definitely need to upgrade it first before I get crazy about it, but I think lockpicking will be good enough.
What is it? You? You are my contact. I should have known. Punctuality is not one of your people's strengths, and you have so few. You may recall our mutual friend, Formerus Hughes. The gnome who brought you back to life? I suspect you would, but I gather you've been quite busy. Well, Scholar Hughes has been missing since the attack on his tower. As his patron, I am quite concerned. I want you to find him. You are, how shall I say, uniquely suited to the task. I could ask the same question. For all I know, Formerus Hughes is on the run from you. I am willing to assume that's not the case.
Nope.
Simply put, you may be my only chance of locating Hughes, just as I may be yours. Don't be obtuse. I am his patron. As such, I own everything that Scholar Hughes produces. I suppose that includes you as well. The secrets in his laboratories are meant for gnome eyes only. They must be controlled at any cost. It would seem the incident in Alistar made Scholar Hughes a touch paranoid. Every time we receive a clue about his location, he vanishes before I can reach him. But he's running out of places to hide. It's my opinion that there's one hope left of finding Hughes. You. And I'm grateful. Scholar Hughes is quite fortunate to have friends like us. Hughes has an old laboratory in the cavern of Saltwell Mines. I believe he's been conducting research there since the destruction of Alistar Tower. Find him, and you will be rewarded for your contribution to science. I will await your success in the Librarium in Edessa. He may have returned to his old laboratory in Saltwell Mines. But if any of my people approach, he'll flee. He's quite paranoid, for good reason. Edessa is the greatest bastion of knowledge and understanding in the world. Alpha have their arts, mankind has its gods. But our only commandments are the solid, predictable laws of natural science.
Okay.
His knowledge is invaluable, and must not fall into the wrong hands. And I'm terribly worried about your safety too, of course. That goes without saying. As Templar, the Forum demands that I do everything in my power to advance our knowledge. It is a tremendous responsibility, and one I take quite seriously. Formerus Hughes is one of my most brilliant scholars, and as you know, his research shows tremendous potential. His recovery is of paramount importance. My fellow Templars and I sponsor research that will lead to the betterment of all mortals. Sadly, Alfar and man alike often have trouble accepting the reason behind our decisions. But most gnomes realize we have their best interests in mind.
What is it?
Okie dokie.
Any sign of that worth? Good day.
Oh, it's no longer nighttime. Let's go. Son of Laz. Okay, got another key. The lenses are quick to attune to the subjects, and the ray animation was surprisingly simple, but none of my subjects seemed to retain any semblance of their mental state, or even any consciousness at all. Suspect the problem lies in the arcane current. I'm simply not using enough power to transfer the mind along with the body. Enormous has voiced too many concerns the project to be of use. I've already informed the Templar. With any luck, Femoris will be shipped off somewhere, and I can delve further into my work unimpeded. My backers have finally agreed to my request, and have provided a piece of Sistine Prismere. I can't imagine what they paid for this or to whom, but the result will surely be worth the bargain. With this, I should have more than enough power for a complete transfer. If anything, there may be too much power. Must remember to stay shielded on the observation deck. Day 233. Uh-huh. Oh wow, I could have just done that. Boom. Yay.
Have I been down here so long? Is the madness so great that I see the faces of the damned before me? Or is it really you? It is! By the tome! Come closer. Let me look at you. It has been an eternity since I've seen a trusted face. Are you? In many ways, your awakening has brought me nothing but misery. But that is not your fault. I am to blame for all of it. Wait. Do you hear that sound? It could be the Sons of Laz, but it could
Why
be
are they
someone
called
else.
Sons of Laz? So many freaking assassins for one old man. Alright, taken care of, old man.
The last we spoke, it was the Tuatha that reduced my lab to cinders. Now it's assassins. Everywhere I go, destruction follows. I have grown so weary of it, my friend. All I ever wanted was to unlock death's secrets, to shed light on the shadows. I never wanted this.
Yeah, don't mess around with death.
For more than just your protection, for being the one good thing to come of this disaster. I have few friends, but I gladly count you among them.
Better than me than nothing.
You must be mistaken. I've tried to contact him ever since I fled Alistar, but he never replied. Until now. Octien. Of course. When all the facts are considered, the truth will emerge. Ah, I am a fool. Octien has sent you to search for me. To have us killed together. Those assassins are proof of this. The Well of Souls is his project. Once it was functioning, he no longer needed me. Not if he could salvage the well in Alistar with Ventrinio's help. Ventrinio de Selini. We used to work together in this lab on projects sponsored by Templar Octien. But when we were tasked with creating the well, Ventrinio sought to use any means at our disposal, regardless of the implications or consequences. Eventually, he was taken away, and I was sent to work at Alistar. But it seems he continued his work here, long enough to create those monsters. They are the animated dead. Early experiments in the field of immortality. They will forever haunt these cursed caverns. Ventrinio named them after a mythical figure who rose from the dead. He looked on them and saw potential. I see only abominations. No, not me. But Ventrinio's old notes suggest that he may know a way into Alabastra. I wonder, perhaps, is it possible that you have met Ventrinio already? That would explain it. You were attuned to his well, but raised from mine. Unfortunately, the only way to find Ventrinio is to go through Templar Octien, which will not be easy now that we know of his treachery. Never. The only voice he wishes to hear is his own. We cannot deal with Octien within the boundaries of Edessa. Not alone. There is one who has the power to discredit him. Templar Joriel. She is reputed for her wisdom and strength of character. And as I recall, she and Octien do not exactly see eye to eye on matters of policy. If Joriel can make Octien answer for his crimes, then we will gain access to his information. That includes the location of Ventrinio's lab. If you wish to uncover the mystery of your death, then you will need Ventrinio. He is the key to Alabastra. Find Templar Joriel in Edessa. We don't have much evidence, but I have a feeling she will help us. Oh, don't call it that. You're just having a talk with Octien in the library. In return for your discretion, he'll give us what we want. I know it's unpleasant, but when you work with the Templars, you just start thinking this way. It helps you stay alive. Ah, Edessa, the great gnomish city-state. Knowledge, reason, and logic rule there, as do bureaucracy and intrigue. A clever gnome can go far in that city, and a wise gnome goes far away from it. It's everything I've been able to put together concerning Templar Octien's crimes, with supporting evidence from Ventrinio's notes and correspondence. I always suspected I might need leverage over Octien. It seems Ventrinio felt the same. You must remember to thank him for me. I am Fomerus Hughes, scholar of vivification, prime circle. The Well of Souls was my life's work. I knew Octien was more interested in my research than he was in my well-being, but I didn't expect him to send assassins. At least not so soon. Now that he has the Well and Ventrinio, he'll have access to eternal life for himself. And who knows what other magical protections he's collected over the decades. He thinks he's won, but we know his dirty little secrets. And believe it or not, that means we've got the real power. The Templars rule from the Forum, and you can't get a thing done in the city without the sponsorship of one of them. They can be powerful allies, but the one thing you don't want to do is get on their bad side. My old colleague, Ventrinio Desilini. For a time we worked together under Templar Octien. He was a brilliant scholar, but a terrible person. I told Octien he couldn't be trusted and refused to work with him, but it appears the Templars simply moved him to another lab with some mysterious assistant. Ventrinio's notes reference some highly capable assistant that joined him in testing the well and collecting Prismia. But there's no mention of their identity. Whoever they are, they're clever, resourceful, and very dangerous. If we could find them, we might have a lead, or even a way into Alabastra.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'll enjoy it.
Do 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 do. Really, all the way down there? Well, better start running. Is this part of the same mission, though? No, it isn't. So, never mind. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Well, that was one main mission.
City Watch, move along.
Don't miss the Seafoam Tavern.
My ship is free, and its course is yours to plot, my friends. Were it not war-sworn asking, I wouldn't sail such treacherous northern waters or set foot on an island so long forsaken. But for you, I'll go. I'll go. As I said, whenever you give the word. Then climb aboard. The seas may be rough, but you and your comrade need not fear. You're in able hands.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do.
So this is it. Eamon's Isle.
Yep. Seems pretty. Oh, hello. my gosh.
These were once awesome times beyond time. Like each vanished, flapping in the breeze. Imagine. More for longer. I think they've seen us.
Boom. Yeah, I forgot to sell my items for this, so I'm probably not gonna really pick up anything in here.
Why did Beeson come here, I wonder? What was he after? Look at it all. Signs of why Beeson came here. Any clue as to his plans? From what I've heard and read, if there is anything of value left here, we'll find it in the chapel. I fear that he's already come and gone, and we still don't know what he wanted here. So much majesty, though now in ruins. Imagine what it must have been when all of this was glorious and new.
Yeah, that's all I do in games like this. Is imagine the what. Oh my gosh.
My mother was here, long ago. She saw many ancient places in her time.
and now here. What do they hope to find? There are no relics here, only lost knowledge. Maybe knowledge more powerful than anything. We should be close to the chapel now. Look, the chapel of the first swarm. Look out!
It's a trap! Oh my god. Fuck you, bitch! Get off! Okay, that is it. My god, I can't do shit with these people! I fucking hate you. God, just interruption after interruption. Can't charge up any of those combos. Not with these fuckers here. Bunch of bitches.
That mural. I need a closer look. If I'm not mistaken. This is it. All Beeson's plans, written here in our own recorded history. The mural tells of the mage Farlong, who sought to make himself a king of Niscaru, and how Aegon thwarted him. Beeson thinks he will succeed where Farlong failed. And he just might. Because he could not learn what he needed to know anywhere else. Everything he needs is written here, down to the last detail.
Ooh, specific.
Beeson's minions call themselves Farlongir. As Beeson does now, The Mage Farlong gathered cursed artifacts and used them to raise a host of lesser Niskaru. Do you see? Beeson follows Farlong's path at every step. I think we must. Farlong tried to free a Niskaru lord from its mountain prison. With such power behind him, he would have been unstoppable. As Beeson seeks to mimic Farlong, so we must match Eamon and stop him. A chaotic being of immense power. If it were loosed upon the world... But it must not.
Mustn't.
It mustn't. Yes, he did. The Mystic Hammer, forged by Eamon for the hands of his son Aegon. It alone could halt Farlong's spell and restore the Niskaru Lord to his prison. I know of it, but not its location. But Delphric may be able to help with that. Return to Shieldring Keep. I will travel to Ironfast Keep in Detir and learn all I can. Meet me there. The Mystic Hammer is among the few ancient relics named in our records. I am sure. Go to Shieldring Keep, where ancient Delphric can help you find it. I will be at Ironfast, learning what I can. When you have the hammer, find me there. We didn't find him here, but we did, I think, find something he doesn't want us to know. Pray Mitharu we did not learn it too late.
I hope not.
In truth, it's as much library as chapel. A place of memory. My mother, she described it so vividly. It seems he was a prince whose father squandered and lost his kingdom. He was raised, hunted, and a beggar. Then he found the Niskaru Lord Kamazandu in its mountain prison. It whispered to him, said it could help him win back his birthright. That's how it began.
Do 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 do. Wherever, I need to make sure I Alright.
There you are. Is it time to return? And that's a certain thing then, is it? I think we'll not see this scrap of shore again once we go. Off we go then.
Ah, the beautiful city of Nosferatu. Excuse me. Oh, merchant. Perfect.
Step up. See what I have to sell. Wind at your back.
Oh, right, way over here. We're turned way back here.
As soon as I received news of your discoveries, I learned whatever I could of the Alpha Lord, Amalur Beeson. He is indeed a powerful man, a member of the Orbicant, or he was, until he proposed using Niskaru in the war. He was laughed off the council, and then vanished, taking some of Rathir's most powerful mages with him. Yes, I see. It should be in Aegon's tomb. Alas, Pledge Shield, none below Oathblade are permitted inside our sacred places. But this is easily solved. For your valor and honor, in the name of the First Sworn, I bestow upon you the rank of Oathblade. Take this as a token of the honor. Now, the tomb lies just south of Ulcerund. It opens only with this key. Proceed to Ironfast once you have the hammer. In a narrow pass just south of Ulcerund, into Tyr. The key I gave you unlocks its doors and many of our other monuments and historical places. Once you have the hammer, proceed to meet Gwyn Anway at Ironfast Keep in Menethir. It is a curious fact. For her father, Aegon, Cerwyn built a grave fit for a king, while both she and Eamon, her father's father, vanished into the east and were lost to us. She died by treachery in Cluricon long ago. Cursed rings turned her comrades against her, and with her death, it is said, the age of the First Sworn came to an end. So many mysteries surround the founder of our order. Where he learned the secrets of forging and fighting, how he originally came to the Phalanx, where he went alone in his last days, traveling east beyond Cluricon's eastern mountains. Sir Beeson somehow learned of this forgotten story and the mural depicting it on Eamon's Isle. Devious. Very devious. Beeson was among the powerful of Rathir before the power of Niskaru turned his head. If anyone can complete Farlong's work, it is Beeson.
Damn, we probably shouldn't let him, huh?
Say it was crafted for Aegon himself. None other has ever wielded it, and I'm not sure any other can. It may be for nothing, but I suppose it is the only hope we have. Trapped within a mountain? Can we be certain this isn't merely an old legend? But can we afford to take the chance? Ordinarily, the rank is reserved for proven veterans of the field. There is also usually a ceremony, but that will have to wait, I'm afraid.
Yep, I'm too cool for it.
What we are, what we once were, does nothing lie stale in this world. We have our honor and our swords. Let us cling to that. And by the First Sworn, may you know victory.
Luckily, I already found that place. Do, no, 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 no. Where is Ironfast Keep? Alright then. Ah, I forgot to go to a healer again. Dag nabbit. Hopefully Ironfast Keep has a healer. Does it? Nope, no healer there. Well, maybe I'll be lucky and I'll come across a healer.
Die, dustling!
Oh, side mission.
What, you surely ask, is such a well-heeled Praetorian doing here among the dust and brambles? Removing the tarnish for my name and solving the Jotun problem. The old Ragnar has died, and his successor is stirring the embers of war. But he's too clever to openly provoke the Warsworn, so he's attacking gnomes instead. That will not stand. I have a plan to settle this, but it requires someone of both delicacy and grit. Priest, apothecary, and spiritual guide to Jotunkind. The old Ragnar ruled all the Jotun in these heights and the mountains beyond. If this upstart stirs all of them to war, things could go badly for everyone. The Warsworn have their place in my plan, but not yet. Coaxing the Ragnar to show his face requires a subtlety that our local Castellan lacks. Yes, I think you do. First, we must find some new and better enemies for the Jotun. Go into Tirskotter Mine, southeast of here, and steal the clan totem from the kobolds that dwell there. Then return to me. Tirskotter Mine cuts into the hills of southeastern Menethir. I don't know where in the mine the clan totem is kept, but it is there. To reclaim it, the kobolds will fight to the death,
And as for the Jotun, well, one thing at a time. There's a good deal to be said about them. None of it nice. You hear tales now and then of Jotun guards and Jotun soldiers. I'll believe that when I see it. Brutes! Tirskotta mine is full of the little filchers. If you ask me, they're worse than the Jotun. Grand to behold, but lousy with Jotun and spiders and gods know what else. Makes me think the Warsworn put their blasted keep here out of sheer bloody spite. Overlooked. Ignored. Once I've settled this Jotun problem, my Praetorian friends will be humming a different tune.
I bet they will.
I am, you see, ranked Decanus. That is above Auxiliary, where I serve my time, and beneath Centurion, which is where I belong. It seems the old Ragnar had some wisdom in that slab of a skull. Kept a shrewd balance between infighting and angering his neighbors. But now he's dead, and the new Ragnar fancies the warpath. But that won't be good for anyone. We'll never know if the mine collapsed because of the kobolds, or if the kobolds got in because of the collapse. Either way, it's theirs now. Their keep is hard to miss. It sits on Menethir like an Etin on a pile of bones.
Perfect. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. God, I wish I came across a healer. Oh, look at the lovely side missions.
Now who's this? I've grown so used to the same few drifters coming in for supplies and the contract board. A fresh face is a welcome thing. It's right beside me. The work's open to any and all. When a contract's done, they come to me for their pay. When there are open jobs, and there's good proof they've been done, then yes, I do. I'm the curate of this keep. If you've a contract to turn in, bring it to me. The quartermaster to our keep, she stocks all we need to get by out here. We're proud to stand where we do, here among the wilds. First keep and last bastion, the Castellan likes to say. That's Oda. She's a good sort, though not a woman of words. Anything you need's found in the smithy. You've got Heki for most things and Gavroche for blacksmithing. I'll be honest, he's not much of a blacksmith, but he's all we've got at the moment. Poor little lad. Other keeps get their work here and there, high and low. As for us, ever since Odessa was built, we've had one solemn task. Watch the Jotun. Hold them back, hold them south and west of Gnomish lands. All right now.
Just letting you know, it doesn't look like you're doing a good job at keeping those lands back.
My poor old master had but one dying wish, that his prize blade, the one on the wall, be mended. Some days I dream that I'll do it myself. Then I remember, I'm a poor untrained apprentice who can barely forge a soup spoon. Why, that's Haldabeer's blade. It's famous, from the Fey Wars. My old master always said he'd fix it right again. Might have, if he'd lived. Now it just hangs on the wall, taunting me, reminding me of all I'm not. In battle, oh, it's a wondrous tale of how Haldabeer slew his foe. I'd tell, but I don't think I could do it justice. Repair the sword? Not likely. There's one man living who can, and he'd rather eat nettles and stare at the sky than raise hammer to anvil. You can find the hermit smith yourself, up in the Menethir Heights. But don't expect much. Mind you, I said he could mend that blade. I never said he would. But if you think you can just alter fate, seek him in the Menethir Heights, due south and west of here. Master Braskin took me in, being an orphan and found by the Warsworn and all. He let me live here, began to train me in the craft. Well, don't expect anything remarkable, or even decent. Show me what's broken, and I'll see what I can do. Which isn't much. A hero's sword. Like its owner, it fought and died in glory on the battlefield. Just as I'll die miserably behind this forge. Dinwell's his name. Word has it he grew bitter of all mortal kind at the start of the war. But I wouldn't know. I've never talked to him. Master Braskin, yes. I'd endure every drunken lashing anew if it meant I could learn blacksmithing right and proper. Been good to me since the day they found me, tucked in among stolen sacks of grain.
Yes? Me, I'm rarely outside. Always things to be done about the keep. Oh, you want that contract, do you? Now you guard these ghastly things closely. Mind you, they're not suited for combat. They're for surgery and unnaturally sharp. Oh yes, well you'll need to collect the required number of spider stingers from spiders in Menethir. You won't have much trouble finding them, they're all over, which frankly is exactly the problem. All right now.
You have the remains of the hammer. It is... I should have expected this. It was forged in the Hall of the First Sworn. It must, I think, be reforged there. The hall is not far, only... I don't know what to do when we get there. The hall lies south through the canyons. Meet me there. Yes, Time is short. The Hall of the First Sworn is south and east through the canyons. Meet me there when you are ready. He has gone to free the Niskaru Lord. Pray we are not too far behind to stop him. Not all our wisdom was left to gather dust on Eamon's Isle. I have learned the location of the Niskaru Lord's mountain prison. But first, we must deal with that hammer. That means the Hall of the First Sworn. Legend tells it is there that Eamon was transformed from a prince to the first of the Warsworn. It became a meeting place of sorts in the time of the First Sworn. I haven't been here since I was young. It is as full of old books and dusty scrolls as I remember. We need it restored if we hope to defeat Beeson. And for that, I'm afraid, we must journey to the Hall of the First Sworn. They are powerful beyond anything you could imagine. This one was called Kamazandu, the Deceitful One. The text claimed the Arathi themselves imprisoned him in the mountain after he proved too clever to kill.
What have we here?
I guess today's the day I prove him wrong.
Yes? Oathblade?
Hall of the Firstborn.
I'm sorry for the way I left Ironfast. The last time I saw my mother was the day she set off for these ruins. She came here and never returned. I thought maybe... But we must be going. Records speak of a sacred passage that leads to the forge. Yes, to reach the ancient forge, you must go through a sacred passage. Of course, I can't be certain. No one but Eamon himself has ever walked those halls. They say he came to this place a prince, and left it sworn to war. How he entered the passage, what he learned there, none but he know. I owe you an explanation, don't I? When I was young, my father touched the hilt of a chaos-cursed dagger. The magic within it disfigured and diseased him. My mother spent her life delving into war-sworn past in search of a cure. She searched everywhere, until she came here. Thank you for listening.
Your mom's dead.
It's said that the way from the sacred passage to the forge opened only for Eamon, and at its end, he learned the secrets of the First Sworn. It's also said to have closed and sealed the day that he died. Lead on, Oathblade.
Let's hope it doesn't stay sealed. Yeah, alright. I'm going around the other way. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit. All right. That works. Oh, hello. Alright, guess that works. Nope.
Mother. Oh, there you are. She was so close. Look, that must be the sacred passage there. All right, let's do this. There's no hope. We've come all this way. For what? You and I are not Eamon. How can we ever hope to pass through that? Yes, but it can't be done. Try for yourself. Ancient magic bars the way.
Only those foreseen may enter here. Fate bars this path, and none may alter fate. approach, mortal. The hammer must be remade. The hammer. To the forge. You will know the way. The wisdom is within you.
Okay. Some forge.
So this is it. The forge room of the first sworn. With Thoru. Look at it, how it shines. This is a weapon of legend. Held in Aegon's hands, it felled Niskaru by the score. But now we have our own legends to make. The Niskaru Lord Kamazondu is imprisoned in Cloudcrest Mountain, in the Hollowlands. As Beeson weaves his spell, something called the Niskaru Lord's Crown will emerge. Are you listening? It is not truly a crown, but emanations of the Niskaru Lord itself, as it emerges from the mountain. It cannot escape all at once, so if we can injure these first projections with the Mystic Hammer, we can close the door Beeson seeks to open. Cloudcrest Mountain looks over the southern Hollowlands, west of here. I will go to Ironfast Keep for reinforcements and meet you there. Yes, it lies south along the Hollowlands. I will be there with reinforcements. Make yourself ready. This will be a trial like none you've known.
I bet.
He plans to free a Niskaru Lord, and we hope to stop him. Mitharu help us.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, he but dreamed a nightmare. But Beeson might make the nightmare real. They both suffered and died because the knowledge and memory of our order was squandered and lost. I will not forget that. But I can be content that their deaths were not in vain either. A Niskaru Lord is an immense being of pure chaos. Kamazondu's nature is that of great cunning and persuasion. Be wary and believe nothing it says. The first emanations of the Niskaru Lord, emerging from, if I read correctly, the mountain itself. That's the first stage of the spell. Let's not find out what happens after that.
I agree.
It worked before when Aegon fought Farlong. Let's hope that it works for you. To the mountain then, and our final task.
Quest complete. The Mystic Hammer. New active quest. The Mountain Prison. Wow, 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 wow. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I know. Contractor disease.
Look, Beeson has carved his own way into the mountain, and that will be our route as well. Let's go. Yes, the crown will emerge at Cloudcrest's summit. That's where Beeson will be.
You say reinforcements, and you only brought 2 people.
Who's... Whoa.
Come on, let's keep going. That's just a dead end. No need to go that way. Okay, cultist looking thing going on. There's obviously something going on at the top of this fucking building. Come on, guys, let's keep going.
We'll hold them back. You go on. Do what you came to do.
Oh, I guess I have to. Hello, Dead Man Gaming. Sorry if I didn't notice you immediately. Just kind of focused on playing through this game. Most of my abilities are within the rogue area. Just bow and arrow and daggers. Rah, rah. Interesting, I've never been forced to use a weapon so far in this game. Yay, my persuasion is maxed out. Yeah, I'm mainly focused on finesse right now. Ooh, nice. So I'm a ranger. Oh, did ya? Yep. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be that useful, but honestly, I've run into a lot of quests or people I talk to that it sometimes made it just simpler, and I got more items or more money if I was able to persuade them. So I maxed it out. I did that in a lot of games like Mass Effect and all that. The power of persuasion is a powerful thing. You're a hunter. Yeah, I enjoy I was actually honestly surprised how interesting they made this stealth in this game. But it's a little sad that the only like special stealth kills would be if you use the daggers. That's fair.
What have you done, you fool? Do you think this war can be won without me? Mortals cannot triumph against such malice. We've fought this war for more than 10 years. We could fight 100 more, and for nothing. I could have ended it, I could have promised 1,000 years of peace and protection under my rule. With Kamazandu at my side, and an Iskaru host at my command, who could threaten us? No one. I am sick of the doctrines of Rathir. Power must be hidden, guide from an unseen source. Cowards. Great power must reveal itself and stretch its wings.
Well, there we go. Looks like you have a plan.
Follow me? I would have freed it, of course. And Farlong was sure the web of spells would... I could feel its fire coursing in my veins. We were nearly one voice, one mind. What difference who follows whom? But you have severed the bond. It would have given me power, the power to save us all. And you took that from me. For that, you will pay. Now die!
Oh my god, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Why am I so slow? Oh my god, he put like a slow spell on me or some shit. I got greedy. Oh my gosh. Come on, don't stun lock me. Don't be like that. Great, I'm slow again. This is not good. Yeah!
Well, little one, it seems I won't be stretching my limbs so soon. It is a shame that the mage proved so feeble.
He is a bit of a crazy guy.
My will. Would that I had a better, stronger one. That is true. What a shame. I was nearly free after so long. But the seal is cracked, and my mind may now wander. Imagine what I could do if I had an instrument through which to act as well. Oh, a sword is an instrument, but it is valued for its deeds and not its boasts. Your
Her friend and comrade awaits below. Kill her, then return to me. That man's blood will be your birth.
Interesting.
We are to meet in the Hall of the First Sworn. Are you all right? You seem... What is that in your eyes? The flames of chaos. Betrayer!
The unraveling begins. Blood flows in my name. Now take the helm from the mage's head. Go on. He cannot harm you now.
Am I gonna regret this? They're not curses, I got diseases. So I have yet to come across a healer during my little mini travels, so it's been kind of annoying.
This is my first gift to you. Now go to your comrades. Slay them. Slay them all.
Wow. This guy just wants me to just straight up kill everybody. But as soon as I get to a village or pass through a village as a healer, I'm definitely gonna do it. But it doesn't seem like it's really doing too much to me, but it's probably like, I don't know, making me not be able to heal as much, or I'm taking more damage. I'm not sure really. Oh, looks like one of them makes my mana hurt my mana bar. Get out of here, fools. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't really... You're right, I didn't even think to check my status. Minus 15% to armor, minus 100% bleeding resistance. Ah. Positive effects, 15% chance. Oh, so that's, yeah, that's why, so I can't, I am getting hurt easier. Alright, time to go, I guess, kill the first swarm people. That's pretty crazy. really have to do this? I just accept every quest, good or bad. There was a quest that the lady I was chasing after told me, hey, I'll let you live if you go kill the villagers. And since it was a yes or no, I was like, alright. I just say yes. If they ask me to do something, I say yes.
There is blood on your hands, Warsworn. Where is Gwyn? And what is that look in your eyes? They burn with the flame of chaos. Oh, you savage betrayer! You will pay!
I'm pretty sure that means I just probably miss out on a couple quests. I feel like I'm gonna fail quite a bit after saying yes to this. I mean, unless the Warsworn still let me in for some stupid reason.
Good, good. You have cut the bindings and you are free. Now take the key and enter their ancient vaults. The heart of Cybon shall be yours.
Man, I feel like I done something totally irreversible. Well, I mean, obviously, I just killed most of the leaders, but I haven't seen a failed quest yet for any of those ongoing quests, so I guess I can still do them. I don't know, but it's pretty crazy that I'm even doing any of this. I mean, are they just not gonna realize I killed all of their keep leaders, pretty much, is what I did. And just took out their leadership. I feel so bad for killing Gwen. Oh, man. I did a wrong. All I can say is that she's with her mom. Oh! Forsworn. By accepting the Niscaro Lord Kazamandu's blessing atop Cloudrest Mountain, you became the scourge of the Warsworn rather than their champion. I became the Forsworn. Does that mean I could I gotta look. Can I still... Yeah, it makes it look like I can still do it. Wait. No, it doesn't. Oh, snap. Bet that would be a nice test. I'm gonna try going back. Oh, nope, there it is. Yep. Oh, I should have done all their missions first. Oh, no, look at all the failed quests. No! Is there... Can I... Oh, man. Nope. The autosave was... Oh, maybe. Then I'm not gonna finish his. Nope. Alright, I'm not finishing his mission yet. Let's do... Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not finish that one. Because that'll make me fail a lot of these side missions. So... Yes. But just in case now, I'm going to save it right here. And I just got to remember that I cannot do those missions. Oh, like you saw, I accepted the guy's bribe and I went to go do all the missions, and if I complete his quest, I fail all active missions that I have to do with the War Sword. So I loaded before I finish this quest, and I'm hoping I can still finish the other missions, because it says they're not failed anymore. But I think I'm probably going to do a quick little test run with one of them. Where's... Oh my god, it makes me want to go all the way down there. Honestly, I should just travel to the keep, and if they straight up attack me, then I know it's a bust. Yep. Okay, so the only thing I can think of... Oh my god. Let's just go... Okay. I should go to prison. For one. So let's do that. Oh, come on! Son of a... Really? It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's go here. Yeah, don't do that. Nope. No. I mean, I'm doing this playthrough, and once I learned one person let me do that, I'm just like, you know what? I gotta, you know, just say yes, because that's interesting. It's an interesting pathway you can take. Okay, well, that's my timer. But before I end this session, I'm going to first find a freaking healer. He might get rid of my curses, because it's kind of annoying. Then I will attack a guard, get arrested, go to prison, come out, and then see if I can still talk to those people. Or see if, since I paid my dues of being evil or whatever.
May I help you?
Yeah, heal me, please. Heal. Heal.
Be careful out there.
Alright,
Yeah.
so.
You'll pay for that!
There. Alright, I committed assault. Where are the... There they are.
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch you making trouble again. Fair Farewell.
Crimes cleared. Awesome. Now, did I just waste all that money? I do not know. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it will 100% work, but it's definitely in my head worth a try. So let's see if these guys just straight up attack me. If they just attack me and I can't even finish those missions because they'll just forever attack me no matter what I do, then I'm just gonna have to finish the guy's mission and just be hate. Yep. Alright. Nope, I can't do Fort Warsworn, so pretty much I lost out on all those missions. So that stinks. That really stinks. My god, seriously, it's gonna happen every freaking time. It's so annoying. Yep. They now see me as evil. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it.
He only needed one name. The Carver. The wind or the lightning.
So I cannot go to
A new age began.
those
Kings
missions.
of the South stood. They were the lords of the desert sea.
Well, now you know. Definitely, yeah, definitely do not, if you want to accept those missions, accept his whatever, make sure you do all the side missions for the Warsworn before you do it. And then at least you'll have, pretty much, before you do that mission I did, just before you start killing the Warsworn, but definitely make sure you finish all the side missions. Oh man. See this is the one time that I did the faction missions before the side missions, and now I'm regretting it. I'm regretting it because typically I always do side missions first, and now it hurt me. It hurt me because I changed it up one time, and now I'm hurting on some just completion wise, and I hate failing missions. I do. It's one thing about RPGs. I'm not a huge completionist, but side missions, if I don't complete them some way, unless they're just, collectible side missions, those I'm okay with letting them die out, but I hate myself when that happens. Alright. Quest completed. What was the fate? Oh yeah, because you said you walked away. Destinies. It was called Forsworn. Do I not? I thought I... I guess I don't have the card. That's weird. But it was called Forsworn. And I can't remember what the stats did. It just says, instead of being the Warsworn's... It was said, pretty much summed up as what... Or at least the detailed thing is, says, instead of being the Warsworn's champion, I became its greatest enemy. So that's my fate now, is I am their greatest enemy. I have their ultimate weapon, and I have the bad guy's ultimate weapon. I'm just a pure evil person. Yep, the helm of hideous visage, which I can't even wear, so... Wow. Because I like to say yes to missions. This is all, I like to, I'm too curious to say no to when they ask if I can do something. I'm just too curious. Even if it's evil, I gotta do it. But that entire quest line of the war sword, ow, I deserve that. Ow, what? I didn't even touch you that time. But that entire quest line took up my stream time for this session, so yep, look at all those quest fails. Oh man. Currently have no active. Oh, Pilgrim Setback. Oh man, why didn't I do the side missions? I should have done the side missions first. I feel so freaking bad. So many, because I accepted like 5 or 6, and now they're all gone because they hate me. Oh man. Oh wow. Just wow. But anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for everybody for watching, and if you're interested to seeing my journey from the beginning, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. It has all the videos from the start of this game up, or all my sessions. It's like my little archive. And you could also see a couple of other series I've done. Definitely feel free to check it out if you feel like it. Yeah, all the loot's gone, man. All of it. Thanks, Deadman. Once again, Deadman, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. It was nice seeing you. I'm sorry if the timing, I wish I saw you a little bit earlier. But maybe next time I'll be able to see you earlier in the my stream session. But everyone have a good night, and I'll more likely be back tomorrow. Maybe at a little earlier time, I'm not sure yet, but I more likely will do another session tomorrow. But like I said before, one more time, definitely check out my YouTube channel if you want to check out the other series, or even the beginning of this series, part 1 through 7. Feel free. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I more likely will. I'm more likely. It's a big maybe, but more likely I will. So, once again, thank you for watching.